Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Hi guys, welcome back to Vee Vlogs. So, if you could not tell, Ty and I are matching today. We are wearing the new Unicorn Puke shirts. These are Ty's new tie-dye shirts from his line on our website. We have linked it down below. They're just really goofy. I don't think we've ever done like silly shirts before, really.
We're gonna be making more.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yes.
It's gonna happen.
And what's cool is that these are each individually hand tie-dyed, so each one is slightly different, but they're the same colors. But it's not a print, it's actually real tie-dye, which is really cool.
This part's printed.
Yeah, obviously the words are printed, but the actual shirt is like actually tie-dyed. So there's this one which is like darker colors, and this one which is like brighter pinks and yellows and stuff. So they are both unisex sizes, so whichever color you like, you'll find your size. I've linked it down below. And yeah, just super exciting. Unicorn Puke. I was saying it looks like a band t-shirt. Like for like a rock band or something.
I was thinking more punk, really.
A punk band?
A little bit, yeah.
Unicorn Puke. Have you heard their music?
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
Alright, so today we're doing another Q&A. We're going to try and do this monthly. So I asked you guys some questions on Instagram, and your questions were anonymous. So we're not going to be showing any names or anything, but we're going to be reading them. And we have Mr. Tumnus here with us today.
Yeah, he just needs to bite stuff right now, so. And
we turned off the ring light just so we don't like blind him, because poor guy is still growing and we want him to see.
His eyesight is still developing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here we go. The first question, speaking of Tumnus, why did you pick the name Mr. Tumnus for your pet?
I give this to you because I wanted to name him like Steve or Gregory.
I think I really wanted...
Paul.
I just really have always liked the name Mr. Tumnus. I have no idea why, but every time I watched Narnia, I'd be like, Ty, we gotta name our dog that. Like, every time. And I feel like Narnia was just a part of my childhood. I always used to watch those movies and read the books, so it just worked. And it's silly, and like, no one names their dog Mr. Tumnus, so.
Nobody knows how to say his name properly.
Every time someone asks us, we're like, it's Mr. Tumnus. They're like, Mr. Thomas? Tumnus.
Close enough.
Thomas? It's like, it's not Thomas, but everyone calls him Mr. Thomas, so. Who made the first move? Does that mean like who kissed who first, or like who hit on who first?
I honestly don't remember.
You sent me a message on Tinder.
I know that, with like the waving thing.
And
because
then,
girls don't respond on Tinder.
Well, sometimes they do. It depends on what you say.
No, they don't. Fun fact about the internet, there is no girl actually on the internet. It's always a guy.
It's always fake.
It's always a guy. Always.
So he sent me a message on Tinder first, and then we were on the couch together at my house on like our second or third date, I think. And Fourth?
And second date was meeting your entire family.
Yeah, and so...
And I think it was the fourth was when we went to go see Split, was it?
The movie. Went home, we're sitting on the couch, and he was like, do you want to kiss or something? And then we kissed. So you kind of made the first move for both of those things.
I did, so you can't keep looming it over me.
But I said I love you first, so ha!
I asked you to marry you, so... ha!
Has something scary ever happened on your birthday? I mean, I think when I got older and I started going to like clubs and like bars and stuff for my birthday, like 21 and over, some scary things happened with weirdos like at those places. Like one time someone grabbed my friend. No, I think he hit my friend. Oh my gosh, I think I did a story time about this on my channel before. My friend got punched in the face, I think, at a bar. I think that was for my 21st birthday or something.
Fun.
Yeah, that was a scary thing on my birthday.
If we're speaking historically for me, like, you know, just the date in general, then yes, a lot of terrible things happened on my birthday.
In the world?
Yeah, in the world.
What is your phone background? Do you guys really want to see this? Are you sure? Kylo Ren.
Well, it was when we were waiting for this little guy right here. The lamppost from Narnia, because you were waiting for Mr. Tumnus.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever explained that.
No, but we'll show you the picture of that scene, but that was my background, and it was kind of like a clue to you guys if you ever saw it, so.
Yeah.
What's your background?
It's like geometric triangles or something. It's like the base background for the phone that I have.
It's not me?
No. I think we only have one picture of you on my phone, and it's a terrible picture of us.
Yeah, probably. Advice on how to get over stage fright. I never got over it.
Neither did I.
So.
We just made the stage really small, and it's just in a room now.
Literally, when I went on tour in 2016, I went to 6 different cities and had to go on stage to perform and answer questions and stuff. And every time I was terrified, and I can't believe I didn't faint. Yeah, still not over it.
Yeah.
I even did ballet as a kid and had to go on stage, and every time before I went on, I had a huge panic attack. And yeah, I think I just know how to like maybe deal with it better, but I'm still not over it.
I've never been good with stages at all.
Did you both ever consider about quitting YouTube to focus on your relationship?
I mean, this channel's about our relationship.
But I think what they mean is a lot of people, when they're just vlogging all the time with their life, sometimes you forget what it's like to live in real life in a relationship.
What is real life, though?
I don't know.
Are we in the Matrix? I'm pretty sure.
I think that, like, with our channel, we don't vlog every day anymore. We used to, which got really hard. I think you just set boundaries. When something seems like it's overwhelming, you start to change it. So we're not vlogging every day, we're vlogging every 3 days. And we don't vlog our entire day like most vloggers do. We choose portions of it. Sometimes we'll just sit down for 10 minutes and talk. So we're not, like, super overwhelmed in that way, where we forget what's real and what's not. Inception. So I think it's okay. I mean, obviously we're not going to be doing YouTube forever, but we'll do it as long as we can, and if anything ever starts to affect our relationship, this means more than anything else. Obviously we would change it, but for right now we're good. I hope. Are we good?
Oh, the only overwhelming feeling I'm having right now is this little guy destroying my finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Lyme disease feel like?
Just a lot of pain. Exhaustion.
It feels different for everybody, but I think the most common symptoms are body pain, exhaustion, headaches. You know, a lot of people feel like they have a flu all the time, or like a cold all the time, because it kind of presents itself as those symptoms, but everybody's different. Depending if you have a co-infection like I do, I have babesia, so it affects my heart and my lungs, the way they function. But basically your body just is in pain for most of the time when you have Lyme disease, so it just feels like you've done a workout every single day, I would say. And some days are better, some days are worse. It sort of just depends. Like Tye has what's called relapsing fever, I think it's called. So some days you'll have...
I basically get sick on a set schedule.
Everyone's different, but Lyme just feels like you always have a slight flu, I would say, but it varies from person to person. What do you see 40 years from now in our future with us? Wait, how old are we going to be in 40 years? 70?
65? You'd be 67.
I'm almost 30, guys.
You'd be almost 70.
Yeah.
Yeah. 40 years from now.
40 years from now, I think we're gonna be...
I'd like to still be here.
It would be nice to be here.
This house would be pretty nice to be in 40 years from now.
I think our kids would have been grown up and hopefully hang out with us a lot, and we just take it easy, and I don't know.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I hope we're healthy and happy.
Mm-hmm. And I might be able to do a sick backflip.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's 70.
Yeah. It would take me 40 years just to learn how to do it, though.
I'm confused. How many houses have we lived in? So people ask if we have 2 or 3 houses. We just have 1. It's just this house. We've only moved once. So I guess technically I've had 2 houses before.
Well, we did have kind of a layover period where we still had ownership of both houses.
Because we were trying to sell
during the closing, basically. Yeah. We got this house a lot earlier than planned, and we sold our house a lot later than planned.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping this is our forever house. But I do get a lot of house questions, like what happened. We have done a video on our channel probably like 6 months ago, so Tye can like link it down below. We talk a bit about it there. One of the main reasons why we left is just for privacy reasons. I mean, we were living in a neighborhood, and obviously like, you know, people saw us and recognized us, and it kind of went throughout the town, and people found out and went to people's schools, and like we just didn't feel like we were, I don't know, comfortable or protected or in secret, if you will.
Well, that's one of the things that you have to be really careful of, is especially being in this sort of career, being known to the level that Jessii is right now, you want to be able to have your privacy because, you know, when you come home, this is kind of your safe space. You know, of course, if we were out in public in better climate, you know, yeah, absolutely. Come up, say hello. We'd be happy to see you guys, but this is our place.
Yes, with all due respect, don't come to our house ever. I love you guys so much, and I will meet with you and take pictures and talk to you outside of our house anytime, no matter where I am. Don't ever feel weird about coming up to me. I would love to meet you. But here it's our safe zone. What people have to remember is that you know us, we don't know you most of the time. So it's like strangers coming to our home. It's nerve-wracking. That's like people coming to your house and standing on your porch and asking about you, and you don't know who they are, right? So it's kind of scary. I mean, when I first moved into the old house, Tye wasn't living with me yet for I think the first 3 or 4 months or so, and people in our neighborhood would just come up to my house while I was there alone, and like I'd be there at night taking Winnie for a walk to go to the bathroom. I'd be in my driveway at night coming out of my car, and people would already be there asking me questions, asking me all kinds of things, and it made me so nervous. And I would call Tye and I'd be like, people are like around the house and I'm freaked out, and it's
so I'd have to leave the restaurant basically to come.
He'd have to come and stay with me because I'd be afraid. I was alone and people were at my house and they were saying that they're gonna tell their friends at school, and they would like be on the phone with their friends and be like, Jessii Vee's here right now, like come over here, like I know where her house is. And it was really scary. So
and we've had unfortunate incidents of people mailing our house and mailing very concerning things. So
saying like we found you and all kinds of stuff. It's just be respectful, not just for me, but any other YouTuber or celebrity or influencer. Definitely respect their privacy and where they live, because this is our safe space, and I do have serious anxiety. So meet me anywhere else in the world. I would love to embrace you when COVID's over. But please don't come to our house, respectfully. I feel like that goes without saying, and most of you would know that already, but it is a scary feeling to have unknown people like surrounding your safe space, you know. How many languages do you know? I know some Estonian, but obviously English is my main thing. I know some French, I think.
I used to speak French better than I spoke English. Now that's changed. Now I just don't speak English or French well at all.
By the way, my Estonian family, comment down below. If you're from Estonia, I love you. That's where my family's from. Went there a few years ago, can speak a little bit, but I'm not gonna embarrass myself right now and like say it. What fictional couple from a movie describes you and Tye? Edward and Bella.
See, but that requires a lot more sparkling and biting.
Your middle name is Edward.
Yeah, it's also Douglas.
Someone said, how much does Winnie weigh? I think 60 pounds.
She's a big girl.
She's a big girl. Do you like WandaVision? I was getting a lot of these. So Tye and I are watching it.
No episode comes out tonight, I think.
Yeah. It's a really good show. I just think like it's getting a bit repetitive and I'm slightly starting to get bored of it. But I really liked the first like half of the season. I found it really interesting, but now I just find it just repetitive, and people are gonna hate me for saying this because they probably love WandaVision. And I do. Like I would give it, like, if I was on IMDb, I would give it an 8 out of 10. That's a pretty good score.
It is, but the thing is, you're not the biggest Marvel fan in the world.
No.
You've watched most of them.
Yeah.
But, like, I kind of forced her for most, so.
I like them, but they're not in my favorites, for sure. What would you give WandaVision out of 10?
Probably about like a 7 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think you have some sauce on your face.
Probably.
Do you like living in Canada? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
great.
cold, but it's nice.
It's the best.
Yeah. I love this one. I was getting a lot of this one. Do you pay for your sister to do your hair? Yes! I would never, like, that's like your family member owning a business, and you go there and you're like, I want it for free. Like, no, it's still their business. They still have to pay for products, and if anything, you want to go there and support that family member in their business. So, of course, every time Mandy does my hair, I don't get special treatment. I still pay for it, so does Tye. So.
Yes, I do.
Yes, of course. Can you still do a ballet move? I probably can still do a move, but I don't know how good it would be anymore.
Let's see, come on.
No.
Let's see some ballet hands going on right now.
Ballet hands?
Let's see some ballet hands.
They do this in all the dances, for sure.
They do that?
I did ballet for 14 years. I could probably still do a couple things, but...
What was it that your teacher would yell at you?
So, like, she would say...
Be graceful, you're not holding a cheeseburger or something like that?
Yeah, she would say don't have cheeseburger hands, because some girls would hold their hands like this and do all, like, the things, like this. So she was like, make sure your hands are, like, smooth, which is what I was doing before, which is, like, you're not holding a hamburger like this, like, doing all the moves, like... Anyways, those are all the questions for today. If you want us to do a monthly Q&A, give this video a thumbs up and let us know. Don't forget if you would like a unicorn puke shirt. We have linked it down below. That's such a weird thing to say. Do you want some unicorn puke?
I mean, it's pretty fantastic. This is what it would probably look like.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
This could be the secret tie-dyeing process, is just, you know, get a really nauseous unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make things easier.
That sounds horribly cruel.
I know. And don't forget, if you would like a personalized video from me or you want to chat with me, I have my Cameo link down below as well. But I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you in our next vlog. Okay, bye.
See you guys.